boy on fire, nigga on fire, click. And I'm back with another video, you know what I'm saying? Today is just me solo, you know what I'm saying? Adding a little bit of changes to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Baby sis had to go study. She's writing exams, you know, for her college exams. So she can't really participate as much as she would love to, as much as I would love to. So I was like, you know what, it's been a minute since I gave y'all a little video. I might as well, you know what I'm saying, bring y'all a little video. And as y'all can read from the title, I'm finna be telling y'all a little story time today. You smell me? I'm finna be telling y'all a little story time today about how I started smoking weed, marijuana, or I don't know, for those who, it has a whole lot of names, but it's basically just weed, cannabis, for those who don't know, right? Now I've been indulging in the plant for like a minute now, for like years now. It's been a while now. And how it started is really random. You know what I'm saying? It started years back when I was still in high school, but it started really random, right? I've always had it at the back of my brain, but never really paid attention to it. So I started smoking regularly, right? Not started, but being regular with it 2015. But the first time I held a joint, not really sure when it was, but it was earlier in high school. I do remember the first person who I got it from. You know what I'm saying? They didn't peer pressure me or anything. I like literally was like, hey, give me some of that. You feel me? So it started, I'm not really sure like, when was it? Because I started smoking regularly in 2015 when I was like 19, right? But the first time I held a joint, I think it was in grade 10 or grade 11, one of the two. Damn! You feel me? And I was young, I was like 15, 16. And I wanted to try it. I wanted to try it because for y'all who don't know, I'm a hip hop artist, and that's all you hear in music. Niggas smoking weed, and that's all you see in music videos and vlogs, rapper vlogs and all that shit. And as y'all know, I'm an artist, you know? But that's besides the point though. I've just always had it at the back of my brain, like that's something I would like to try. And mind you, at this time I didn't drink, I didn't do none of that. I still don't drink. But at the time that I took the decision, I was like, when it came to like substances, I was a virgin, bro. I didn't drink, I didn't do none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was not like a, you know, preacher or nothing, church going dude. I was just not doing that. That was just not my forte, right? So 2015, the reason I started smoking, right? Oh, let me go back to my first joint. So I think grade 10, it was just this random day. I had a friend of mine who stayed in a neighboring village called Muletlani. You know what I'm saying? He was in a different school, different area. I just knew him from the hood. And then I had my regular crew I was chilling with. You know, all of us was close. You know what I'm saying? And I was always that kid that, you know, my parents were super strict. I could never do shit. I could never leave the house. After school, I have to come back, study. You know what I'm saying? So I never really experienced stuff when I wanted to. I had to like maneuver around my parents' rules. Most of the rules were just like crazy, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I remember this one day, I was having a conversation with this homie of mine from a neighboring village. He came over, the whole crew was just chilling together, and then the homie's dad or mom, but you know, his guardian, whoever he was staying with, was the plug. You know what I'm saying? They were selling weed. So I remember chilling with this guy one day. He just took out a joint, started rolling that bitch up and everything. And I was like, bro, how that shit treat you? And he started explaining it. Mind you, this guy is my age, right? And this dude was fit, bro. He was a big dude, taller than me. And mind you, he was 16, so he was buff. He was way above his age. He didn't even look like he did that. I didn't even know I knew this person for like a couple years, and I didn't even know this nigga was indulging in weed or any of that. But apparently everybody else knew, because, you know what I'm saying, I was not chilling with the homies as much as I wanted to because my parents were strict. So I had a lot of things I didn't really know. So I was like, yo, homie, like, how that treat you and everything. He explained it to me. And I was like, yo, next time you do that, not today though, because I gotta go home right now. But next time you got that, hit me up. I want to try that, bro. That's what I told him, right? He was like, cool. A couple weeks passed, like 2 weeks. I forgot about that shit. I had forgot about that, right? A couple weeks passed, and this homie of mine, Kazi, I forgot your name, like your real name, but Katsulkwana Kazi, my guy. If you ever see this video, hit me back, bro. I miss you, my nigga. But that's besides the point. So Kazi hit me like, bro, remember you said if I get some weed, some good weed, hit you up, or if I'm in the area with some weed, hit you up, blah blah blah, you wanna try this? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, pull up. Mind you, this was like 9 o'clock at night, you know what I'm saying? My parents are strict, nigga. They locked the gate at 6 p.m, gang. You know what I'm saying? That was back then. And I'm like, fuck. I can't tell this nigga, hey, my dad is gonna say this, or my mom is gonna, niggas gonna look at me like a flunky if I start saying that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool, bro. Wait for the folks to go to sleep. You know, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the folks go to sleep. They gotta go to work tomorrow. Shit, I snuck my way out. I told my little sister, because I tell my little sister everything. So I was like, yo, keep a lookout for me. You feel me? I'm out. He's a phantom. She didn't even know what the fuck I was gonna do. I leave, bro. I go to the other homie house. This is at night. I get there. Not in the neighboring village. He was in my village at our homie's house called Tapelo. Hey, Mdiva, what's up, dog? Tapelo Mdiva. For those who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? So he had a little crib where on the same street, like his father had like 2 cribs. One crib was like not yet complete and the other was complete. So the whole family was staying there at the complete house, and the incomplete house, Tapelo was over there taking care of the house. So that was like where the homies go to like chill, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you get a little bitch, you want to get something, you go to Tapelo's place, he gives you a room. And shit, we was young, bro. So homies like, yo, meet me at Tapelo's house. Alright, cool. I go there, I go to Tapelo's house. Everybody there. I'm talking like, and the whole gang there. It was like 6 of us. It was like J-Sec. It's my best friend. Still my best friend to this day. Die for this nigga. Tapelo, my homie, Tabang, Waloi, and Kazi. It was us. We was 5 of us over there, right? It was cool and ain't nothing going on. Nah, wait. Nah, J-Sec was not there. I'm sorry. J-Sec was not. Yo, if J-Sec was around, I probably wouldn't even smoke that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's my homie. He probably wouldn't even. Because J-Sec is like, he's straight and narrow dude. You know, a very good dude. He don't do none of that. He's just always been pure like that. I'm not that. That's my nigga though. I love him to death. I love him to death. But yeah, J-Sec was not there. It was just the 4 of us. And you know, he rolled it up. A little pencil using a half Resla. For those who knows, this is when you in the hood where I come from. This is when you like, you roll up like you take a full paper and roll you like a thin ass joint, something like this. I don't like, this is a joint by the way, people. I don't really smoke big ass joints because I don't really get the taste of it. You know what I'm saying? So I like it when it's small like this. You just gotta get really potent weed. But he had like some, you know, some hood shit, some Swazi, you know, some fucked up shit, right? I didn't know at the time. Homie rolled that bitch up. Speaking of which, let me spark this bitch up.
Okay.
So, homie, rolled that shit up, and I just started smoking that bitch and coughing my ass off. But amazingly enough, The inhale was easy. The tough was the exhale for me, right? I was like, oh, this is dope. It ain't nothing like cigarettes. Cigarettes are fucked up. So I just continued smoking, coughing my ass off, and I passed him the joint. He finished it up. Mind you, I hit like 4 or 5 pulls. Tokes for the stoners out there.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
And yo, when I'm telling you, like a minute later, bro, I was what? I was smacked. I'm talking. I was high, bro, and I was laughing at everything. You could say the lamest joke ever. I was gonna laugh my ass off. You know what I'm saying? I was laughing, bro. I was laughing. That was the first time I grabbed a joint, and then I went back home. I remember saying, "Wow, that's the best feeling ever." You know what I'm saying? It's coming from a person who has like anxiety problems and all that shit. But I'm not saying that you should smoke weed if you have anxiety and all that. But that was just me. It was just I just had this freeing feeling. Like, wow, this is dope. And from that day on out, I just knew. You know what I'm saying? When I get off age, I'm gonna smoke weed. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm gonna smoke weed. Right? And it's like everybody I looked up to smoked weed. Some of my uncles smoke weed. My big half brother. Actually, I have 2 big half brothers. They both smoke weed. Okay, my daddy don't smoke weed. He hates that shit. But that's on him. Everybody else, you know, my family, majority of my family smoke weed. Shit, even the celebrities I look up to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa, Snoop, you know, my dogs, Nas. Fuck you talking about? Common. You feel me? Like, just everybody, bro. You know, the legends. Niggas smoke weed to this day. Dr. Dre, all that. You feel me? Dr. Dre not as much as others, but you feel me? So I'm like, oh, these guys can be successful and smoke weed. And Steve Jobs smoke weed, nigga. So I was like, fuck it. It depends on you, right? That's how I figured it. I was like, bro, if I'm stupid, this shit only gonna make me more stupid. If I'm cool, I'm cool, because it only gives me like a relaxing feeling. None of that euphoric stuff like all these other drugs and shit, right? It's not even a drug, my nigga. If you feel like I'm talking shit, fuck you too. But that's besides the point. Yeah, he gave me the joint and I smoked it, started laughing, felt good, and a couple hours later I went back home, slept it off. And yeah, after that it was just on and off, you know, smoke bad, smoke here, smoke bad, smoke here. And for the most part, I didn't really want to smoke like that, because most of the people in my group was not smoking. Mind you, me and Cuz was the only niggas smoking weed in the crew. To this day, these niggas still don't smoke weed, right? That's on them, because they drink, I don't drink. I fucking hate alcohol, bro. I don't fucking drink. I tried it for a couple times. It's not for me. I don't get it. I don't get why people drink. You wake up feeling like shit and all this type of shit. You smell me, and for some weird reason, when I drink, I lose weight. You see, now I got them guns, boy. Nigga exercising and everything, but yeah, I just don't drink. I don't want to badmouth alcohol or anything, but I just don't drink. It's not for me, right? Just like weed is not for most people. Just that is not for me. So okay, a couple years passed. 2014, I was in matric, right? Man, I know I'm an old ass nigga, bro. Might not look it, but I am. 2014 came, matric came, and you know, I had big plans, bro. I had huge plans in life. You know, like just like every other kid. And mind you, I'm a smart nigga. You know what I'm saying? I never failed. I was doing pretty well for myself in high school, academically and everything. So I was like, yeah, I got big plans, nigga. I'm trying to go to varsity. I had this girl. they Poopsie who I was in love with, so I was like plotting the stupid plots, high school shit. When she goes to varsity, I'm gonna go where she at, blah 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 blah. So I had big plans of going to varsity. Things didn't go as planned. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go as planned. When the results came out, my matric results came out, a diploma, right? Only 1 mark, my guy, only 1 point. It could have been a bachelor, but it was insufficient with 1 point. So that shit really rocked my world, bro. I feel like that's when a lot of shit changed for me, right? I really had to sit down and like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, like this is weird, right? Because now I can't go to varsity. I have to go to a college, and there was this weird stigma in my high school that people go to college don't make it in life, and blah 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 blah. Stupid shit, right? This is the information that teachers give us. Hey, college this, varsity ain't about shit, my nigga. College ain't about shit. It's all up to you at the end of the day, right? I mean, now I'm doing good for myself, better than I could have actually. So I was like, fuck, I really want to go to varsity, and I can't go to varsity if I don't have a bachelor's, right? On my results. Like I said, it rocked my world. You know what I'm saying? It changed everything for me, right? See, now I had to figure out what I was going to do now. You know what I'm saying? So I sat down with the family. I didn't really sit down with the family, I gotta be honest with you. Like my mom and dad came up with the suggestion. Like, yeah, I remember the day, bro. I didn't know what to think when I felt like I failed, and I hadn't failed, right? But it felt like failing. They made it feel like failing. So I felt like I failed. I felt like, and I put in the work, but I felt like I failed. But I just didn't put in enough work, because the same year I was like a little bit focused on music as well, right? But that's a story time, another story time. I'll tell you guys my whole music thing, how it started and everything. But eventually, you know what I'm saying, they convinced me. They're like, yo, you want to go to varsity? I started considering going to college, and my folks were not hearing it. They just were not hearing it. And they were like, bro, go back to school. I'm like, huh? They like, go back to school and get a bachelor's. We're not paying for anything if you don't go back to school and get a bachelor's. I'm like, wow, that shit fucked me up, bro. I had to pretend at that time that it's cool, because I'm not gonna lie, most of my high school life I just had to pretend to my folks, just to give them what they want when they wanted it. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't want to. Like, I hated every moment of that year of 2015 when I went back to school, bro. I just felt like a loser, bro. It was not the case, but I felt like it, you know? So yeah, I went back to school, and it was fucking... Bro, it was depressing, babe. Like, that shit was depressing. That shit was the most depressing time of my life, bro. Okay, not the most depressing, the second most depressing time of my life. I'll tell y'all about later on. You know what I'm saying? So, had to take it on the chin and get that bachelor's, baby. But guess what? That was the crazy part. I didn't go to school as much, but I went to school, right? Because I figured, hey, I already know this shit. I just gotta brush up the fields where I feel like I don't know much, right? Or the fields where I feel like I'm a little bit weak. Subjects that I'm not really good at, right? That's what I was doing. And mid-June 2015, I was like, let me call up the homie cousin and see what the fuck he talking about.
Nice.
You feel me? Because everything was just too much for me, bro. Everything was just too much for me. 2015 was rough. Like, super rough for me. And I never really talk about my problems. Niggas just see me quiet or smiling or doing some goofy shit. Because that's who I am. I just be a funny ass nigga sometimes. But you gotta know me to know that, though. So yeah, man, I went back to school, went through that depressing phase, and then mid-June I called up the homie for some weird reason. I was just like, yo, I need some weed, bro. This other day I was just chilling alone at home, and I was just like looking at the books. I'm like, I'm really doing this shit again for no fucking reason, bro. I got too. For me, it was for no reason, because I was like, bro, I could be in college, or I could just take a gap year. Like, this shit is not that serious, bro. But it was serious for my parents, though, I guess. So yeah, damn, called my nigga. He brought a full bag, bro, right? And we hit that shit. Blah, 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 blah. We hit that shit. This time we was in the street. I even forgot where the fuck we was, but we was in the street somewhere. And I remember after hitting that shit, I was like, bro, it's like all that feeling of feeling like a dumbass, a loser, and all that shit was just fading away. And I just didn't give a fuck what people thought anymore. You know what I'm saying? For some weird reason, when I smoke this, bro, I just don't give a shit what you think. You can think all you want to think. Dad don't. Look, I look at it like this. What you think and your opinions only has a toll on your life. Not me, nigga. You came up with that shit. Not me. So keep it to your motherfucking self. Okay, yeah. So, and I was just like, bro, yeah, this is me now. I smoke weed, bro. Cause I couldn't talk to anybody about nothing. Nobody could understand. Cause I feel like everybody got their own problems, bro. They ain't got time to be sitting with you and listening to your stupid ass problem, or not stupid, but your problems. You feel me? So yeah, man. From then on out, 2015, I was just a stoner. Obviously, I had to hide it for years. That shit got me in a lot of trouble, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, that's how I started smoking. So from that day on out, I just started smoking regularly. Taught myself how to roll a joint. You know what I'm saying? Smoke clean, no cigarettes, none of that, just pure weed. And yeah, focused on my music, and now I'm a content creator as well, plus the music. So everything is just going, you know, as God wills it, but I'm putting in the work nonetheless. You smell me? My first story time ever. I know I was all over the place. Bear with me, people. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's my story. 0-5 Nick. I got a lot more story times coming. I've just realized, bro, I've been through shit. I've been through a whole lot of shit that I just need to put on video. You know what I'm saying? Listen to myself sometimes when I speak. So, damn, nigga, you done went through some shit. But yeah, I done went through some shit, bro. I got a lot of story times for you. And you got something you want to know about me? I don't care if it's just one person in the comment section. Go in the comment section, tell me what you want to know about me. Ain't no filter in my stories, nigga. I put it all on the table. You feel me? Yeah, so that's when I started smoking. 2015 when I started smoking regularly, but 2012, I think. 2012, 2011 when I first experienced weed. But yeah, 2015 when I started smoking regularly. I've been loving it since. I'm never gonna stop, neither. I done lost a whole lot of friends, whole lot of girlfriends, whole lot of just food. I don't know why people hate weed, but okay, whatever. But also, I've gained a whole lot of good people in my life because of weed. So it's a two-way street. Yeah, man, that's my story time. I know I was all over the place. Bear with me. I'll get my shit in order. You feel me? But I just felt like I was smoking this joint. I was like, yo, let me just put a story time on to light the camera and everything, and just, you know what I'm saying, smoke with the folks, man. Smell me? So yeah, man, Click Life. You know what we doing on this side. I gotta go retwist my hair. But yeah, I'll get a nice little haircut. Sorry for that. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be looking good for y'all. I know I'm all over the place. It's because I'm toasted right now. I'm pretty high. Some pretty potent weed. Yeah, man. I guess I'll see y'all next time. Expect more story times, more videos. Go in the comment section. Tell me what y'all need. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so you can get my videos right then and there when I post them. Nigga! See ya.